Greetings, 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 and welcome to yet another snapshot, home of the 15-minute selfie. And yes, you're with Marilyn Green, the hostess with the mostest. And if you come on Snapshot, it's going to be where you get to do only you. We want to showcase you. And you might say, hey, I got some friends that may be interested. So share the show, tag a friend. What I got today is something that you really, really want to get into because I call it the best kept little secret in the St. Louis metropolitan area. I love it. I love it. So you might say, hey, I want to get on there. So what? Here's my information right there. I'm giving a no excuse kit. So, hey, call me, text me, whatever you need to do. You need to come on my show. All right. So let's hide that. And I'm going to hide that. And you see my name there. Now, I'm going to bring up two people. I call them now the dynamic duo. Okay. And they are doing some fantastic I'm going to say supercalifragilistic, right? Let's just go on back to Mary Poppins. And that's what they're doing. So I'm going to bring them up now and I'll let them introduce themselves. Hey there. Hey, hey. As they say, hey girl. Hey, and then hey, boy. Hey.
Hello.
How you doing? How you doing? What's going on? So I'm gonna let you introduce yourselves, and we'll go from there.
All right. Thanks, Marilyn. I'm so happy to be on your show today and talk about what's going on over at Kirkwood. I'm Liz Crabtree, the general manager.
I'm Joe Mancuso, the programming and technical director.
Okay. Hey, look, they got Kirkwood Performing. I mean, I love this place. Okay. I'm not playing just because they own here. I really do love this place. I like to come there. I mean, the relaxation, the atmosphere, just all of it. It's so inviting. It's so personable. Man, I'm going crazy. But nevertheless, that's that's what it's all about when you come here. So, Liz, tell us what's going on. What's some of your signature events? I know them, but hey, let's share. Go for it.
Well, first of all, I just want to tell everybody, kind of back to your best kept secret. It really is the best kept secret in St. Louis. We have a beautiful state of the art building that's only 4 years old, free parking, wonderful restaurants in walking distance. It's bright, it's light, it's ADA accessible. We can meet you wherever you are, whether you need to have some assistance with hearing or just to be able to get into accessing the building. Everything is made it so that no matter where you are, you can come enjoy live music, theater, dance, opera, and even a little bit of visual arts. We even have an art gallery. So that's what I'm saying when I say that it is really the best kept secret. It has it all. It's the perfect storm that's happening in Kirkwood.
I
It
agree.
is.
Yes.
Hey, I agree too. So we all agree that's the truth of the matter, okay? No matter what. So tell us what's coming up. I know you got some. I like that coffee. Tell us about that coffee thing. I'll just call it coffee thing. You gonna elaborate. What's the coffee thing?
We call it our coffee concert series, and it's a series of morning shows that start at 10:30 a.m. on select Tuesdays, usually every other Tuesday or so. What we have done is we put together a world-class trio, a jazz trio of 3 musicians, piano, bass, and drums, and their band is called Confluence Jazz. They can play anything. Give them a tune and the key, and they're off and running. They know all the tunes, and if they don't, they can learn them very quickly. So that's important because we bring through. Then we rotate all of the best vocalists in town to perform with this trio. No rehearsal. Mm-hmm. It's live, spontaneous. They give you an hour on 10:30 on a Tuesday morning. I've got people like Anita Jackson, Charles Glenn, Anita Rosemond, Marty Abdullah, Megan Kirk, Wendy Gordon. I myself will perform in coffee concerts.
Yep.
And many, many others.
And Chuck Flowers is coming up on August 27th. He's going to be our next coffee concert. And we had him for the first series. And Marilyn, there were 90-plus-year-old women standing up dancing to his music. Chuck Flowers was with the Black Rep and has performed many times through with Ron Himes. And
he's performed all over the world.
Yeah, he's a wonderful performer.
And what's awesome about the coffee concert series, it continues to grow and grow. Our very first 3 or 4 concerts were weren't attended as well because it was brand new. But now we have 100 people showing up on a Tuesday morning, and plus, we've sold out several times. And what's awesome about it is they get free coffee and donuts, and we're sponsored by Dunkin' Donuts. Yeah.
So.
Wow. And those donuts are fresh, I might add, and the coffee is good as well.
Bake that morning.
Yeah, we pick them up that morning.
It's a good time. I mean, I've had the privilege of sitting in and joining in, and I can't say anything that it's a 5-star. It's really a 10-star, but they only give 5, whatever. But it's a 5-star experience, and it's so refreshing. It's so refreshing, I could just say it. I mean, I hope I don't get in trouble, but I felt as though I needed to take a sick day that day, so I had to come on over there and to make myself feel better. That's it. That's the word.
And Marilyn, I'm sorry. I was going to say that's what we're striving for is quality and patron experience. We want you to feel like you have been in a New York City jazz club in downtown New York. We're going to welcome you in. We're saying your name. We are old time friends. And that is the environment that Joe and I are creating at the KPAC because it really is a community. The artists are being treated VIP as well as the patron. I mean, that is our goal. We feel like if we rise everyone up, the only thing that's going to happen is going to be a good time.
Sure.
Oh, yeah. So if you want a good time, this is the place. If you want a bad time, there's not. Okay. You're just looking to be sad. If you're looking to be sad, this ain't it. All right. So everybody that's in a pity party, just avoid, okay, the KPAC, because you're going to come in there and if you come in there, right, it's going to elevate, I mean, Liz and Joe, they are awesome. That's some awesomeness, what you guys looking at right now, because they are really genuine. What you see them smiling, act like they happy on my show. They like this all the time, okay? So just know that they are. And let me talk a minute about this guy, Joe Mancuso. I mean, he is known throughout St. Louis and all the other places. I mean, Joe, go on and pat yourself. Oh, you know the stuff for real. Okay. So you know you the stuff. I heard, Joe, that my friend came to one of your shows, and I think you were singing a tribute to Frank Sinatra. And she said afterwards, everybody was all around you. Everybody's like, "Ooh, he the stuff," So I'm just saying, Joe got a smooth voice, silky smooth. But he has something that's coming up. Yeah, it's true. He the man for real, yeah. He the man for real. And what's coming on? I love that dog in the background. This is really live for real.
This is live. Yeah, Joe's going to be singing for us on August 16th. We're going to have a show at our evening event. So just to back things up a little bit, we have 2 venues at the Kirkwood Performing Arts Center. We've got a 530-seat auditorium where we present national and international artists as well as big St. Louis names. That's our Ross Family Theater. And then we also have our Strauss Black Box. And in that Black Box, we've created our Strauss Studio Series. And that's where you'll see Joe performing on August 16th with the Hard Bop Messengers. They're doing their interpretation of Billy Joel. So that's coming up and on Friday, August 16th. I'm really looking forward to that show.
I'm looking forward to it.
We're going to be doing the music of Billy Joel with a little jazzy twist. We're not going to stray too far from the originals, but a little bit, because everybody in the band is a jazz musician, so we're going to take some liberties,
Yeah. Okay,
so Joe, let me ask you, Joe, you been practicing or what? What's up? I mean, you don't practice. You get up and go for it. What's happening?
I've been practicing just in my mind, not really singing, because I sing every day, but I sing everything and I sing different things, but I still got a few more days, so I'm going to cram some practice in. But I grew up with these tunes.
Right.
So I know.
Right.
Yeah.
It's so exciting. Let me talk about something that's very that's in the lobby. It's this huge. Is that a violin? What is that? The
guitar.
What is that? Guitar. It is huge.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. So when you come in, you turn, whichever way you come in, you see it. What's the history of that? If you don't come, you need to come over and see that because it blew me away. Where did that come from? What's the story, Liz, with that big
Well,
guitar?
the guitar was built by a gentleman named Brian Watson from Washington, Missouri, and he used all scrap parts. So when you get really close to it, you're going to see like a chair and a saw. And he welded all of this together and donated it to the Kirkwood Police Department. Well, they didn't have any place to house it. And then when my building, we need a little art in the lobby. So every year it moves out for a big festival that Kirkwood does called Cars and Guitars. We just had that back in June, and they come in about 15 policemen and carry that thing out, put it in the street, and then they bring it back and we hold it the rest of the year. But it's part of our wanting to have different types of art. We have an art gallery down the hallways of our building where we showcase local artists throughout the St. Louis area. If you are a budding artist and like to see your work up on our walls, please apply. It is rotated 3 times a year, and we are always looking for people to submit their work to show the world. It stays up for 4 months, and it's a wonderful part of our building because it gives you something to do Monday through Friday from 10 to 4. We're open, and we're encouraging people to come in. You don't have to wait till the nighttime. As a matter of fact, we were just talking about a day in the life at Kirkwood, and our doors open at 10 o'clock in the morning with our box office. And then some Tuesdays we do move into those coffee concerts like we mentioned. And then we'll have matinees as well, 2 p.m., whether that be stages or our own. We've got a comedy show coming up on September 9th at 4 p.m. We try to make art available at different times of the day, just in case you don't want to drive at night anymore, but you're still trying to get out and enjoy, yourself. So we offer things at different points in the day, and all that information is up on our website, or you can certainly email us at the KPAC at kirkwood.org.
And one thing I want to say is all of our concerts, all of our concert information, if you go to MetroTix and search by venue, you'll see everything that we have that's coming up on metrotix.com.
And since you're on here and you know Miss Marilyn Green, if you call our box office Monday through Friday, you don't have to pay the MetroTix fees. So that will save you some cash by calling us at our box office or reaching out to us in person, and you can avoid those fees. And that's a little tip that you just heard right here on Marilyn's show.
It is Marilyn's show. I'm gonna change the name. It ain't gonna be Snap. It's gonna be Marilyn's show. It's gonna be this Marilyn's show. Okay, it ain't gonna even be the Marilyn show. It's Marilyn's show. Okay, Marilyn's show. And everybody will know throughout the world who she is. I love that. I want to grow up to be a real celebrity like you, Joe. That's my ultimate goal.
Come on.
Marilyn.
I want to be a real celebrity, a real one. Okay.
I was going to say, every time we go out in public, people don't even know who I am, but they always know who Joe Mancuso is. So
I'm really saying.
I have him on my team. I got really lucky. Joe was a performer for many years, so he knows everybody. And that really is our best kept secret. There is not anybody in the St. Louis music scene that Joe Mancuso does not know, and they're coming to the Kirkwood Performing Arts Center. I mean, Wendy Gordon and Anita Jackson and Renee Smith, these are friends of Joe's that have gone back where he's performed many performances with them, and they are regulars at our venue and will be. I mean, the talent that he has is the talent too that he brings to us as well. And that's what we're really lucky to have him part of the team. He's the best.
Thank you.
He's my secret weapon.
Well, I can't let it go by I wouldn't be working anywhere else but Kirkwood because of this lady right here. I had opportunities to work at other venues, but when I met Liz, I just said to myself, I don't want to work for anybody else because she's got so much vision. She's fun. She treats every opportunity with so much energy. It's refreshing. So that's why I'm with Kirkwood.
I love that. I love that because if you two are the dynamic duo, as I call you guys, or one of those people that do the rings, you know that, you know how to do that. But so you can just imagine some of the energy level, what's going on here. I remember coming one time and and people were standing in line to buy the tickets or whatever. And Liz knew that the show was about to start. And she came out and it was almost like, come on, you guys can pay later, whatever and stuff. Let's get this thing I need for you all. But it's just that type of, I'm serious. It's just that type of love in the somewhat club that's going on in Kirkwood. I mean, it's really happening. And for those who's on the Illinois side, it is not that far. It is not that far at all. It's easy peasy to get there. So that's a no excuse too, so all is well. But hey, we up on our 15 minutes and hey, we done got a lot of stuff in here, but guess what? I'm always for a no excuse kid. Okay. You see that, the kpac.org, and also you email them. And hey, I would be remiss if I didn't say, go to Facebook. Y'all can see all this stuff there. All right. And also go to metrotic.com. You can go there, but she already told you a little secret. So, but nevertheless and stuff, I am so happy to have you guys on my show. And is there anything you want to say in the last minutes, Liz and JoJo and Liz? Okay, let's go for it.
I just want to thank you, Marilyn, for everything you do to help bring people together. You're building bridges, and I am so thankful to be on this show and to have you in my life. So thank you.
Yeah, and
I appreciate you.
It's been my pleasure to get to know you, Marilyn, and you got a free ticket anytime you want at any of our shows.
That's what I'm talking about. All I say is don't be hating out there. Just get your own show, the Marilyn Green Show, and then you get your own free ticket. So, nevertheless, thank you guys so much for coming on. I love both of you all, and I will be over there, free ticket or not. I'm coming. Okay. That's my show for today. It's Snapshot, home of the 15-minute selfie with me, Marilyn Green, the hostess with the mostest. And I hope to see you guys later. Take care. Bye-bye.
Bye.